Okay guys, well, we made it to Tuesday morning. I'm here at my customer, South Carolina Steel in Taylor, South Carolina, and they had us pull in off of that road. There's another Maverick driver out there and there's one beside me. The receiving lady said she had 26 trucks coming in today from Steel Dynamics. So here's my load of, they had us pull into this lot here and then we back in right there to get unloaded. So I've already taken all my chains and binders off. It's gonna be a while. I mean, there's probably 4 other trucks that are in front of me. She said I would go in after this Maverick driver. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Stopped last night about 20 miles north of Knoxville, Tennessee, and you know, drove about 4 hours to get here this morning. So all right, well, more later. Well guys, hey, I'm still here at the South Carolina Steel in Taylor, South Carolina. I've been here for about 4.5 hours. I'm finally in the unloading position. Yeah, takes them about, I'd say, 45 minutes per truck. You know, and there was like 5 trucks ahead of me, 4 trucks ahead of me. I'm not sure, but it's been a very slow, time-consuming day killer. I'll try to get out in a minute and show you him lifting the beams. They basically have an overhead crane. There's the lot where the trucks park out there. There's a Maverick on the left and a Maverick on the right, and then 2 other trucks in between them. But that's where you sit and wait. And now I'm backed in to this area. See, they got these overhead cranes and they just lift them up with chains and set them out there in the yard. The girl that was taking our paperwork earlier said that they, you know, they take this stuff and fabricate it, cut it, drill it for whatever their customer needs, and then ship it off. The shipping end of things is down on the other end. So anyway, I don't know where I'm going next. Probably up to somewhere around Charlotte, but that's just a guess. That's it for now. I'll try to show you some of the unload if I get a chance. Got that one, yeah. All right, so this is the second beam getting unloaded here, and he has to kind of drag the beams over to the side a little bit to be able to get the chain around it. That's why a lot of the steel bars we haul, they have blocks in between them, so they can get the chains around there. But we didn't have enough space on the trailer for all 5 of these beams and spacers to go in there. So what's your name?
Richard.
This is Richard, my friendly unloader. He did have a helper, but she went on lunch.
That way we can steady keep on.
Sure, that way you, and I appreciate that. That way we don't have any stoppage of the unloading.
No.
Thank you. So what he's gonna do now is lift this end up and then drag that chain to the back, kind of balance it out a little and lift it up and take it away. Well, at least we have a pretty weather day for this. Could be worse.
It's raining.
Yeah, could be a cold rain. All right, so here goes the lift. Oh, now who is this guy? He snuck up on me here.
Maverick and got one truck like he came out of the snow.
There he goes. I don't know. That guy snuck up behind me there. I didn't even know he was there. All right, so there it goes. You know, depending on the size of the beam. So I think the first one he took over to that side. Now this one's going over there. So just depends, you know, what kind of beam it is, what size, length, etc. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and send in my my paperwork, let them know I'm empty, even though I'm not quite empty. I'm close, but they've already given me my signed paperwork back, so I'm gonna go ahead and send that in and try to get them to send me my next work order. Okay, everybody. Well, I finally got out of that customer back there in Taylor, South Carolina. Took them about 15 minutes to send me my next order. And you think after sitting there for 5 hours, they kind of have the loads ready to go, but you know, I don't know how all that works. So I am on the way. Oh gosh, I didn't write the name of the town down, but it's about almost 2 hours from where I was, and it's in South Carolina, a bit south of Charlotte, North Carolina, to a place I have not been before, picking up some sort of wood products. And it goes to somewhere in Tennessee. Oh, before I start talking about the orders, I should get better information. So anyway, at least it's heading back in the right direction for me. So I think my pickup time is like 4 to 4:30, which, you know, I'll probably get there at 4 or a little before 4, so that'll work out all right. And try to see what's the name of this town I'm approaching. Spartanburg, South Carolina. So I opted to take the back roads way into this place rather than go up 85 to Charlotte and then cut back south. That was about the same time of travel, but it was about 20 miles farther. So I'm having to go through lots of traffic lights and towns. All right, so I need to switch lanes here. Okay, well, I'll show you some more when I get to the shipper. Okay, folks, I've arrived here in Chester, South Carolina, at this big, well, as you can see on the sign there, they call it Roseburg, but over to the left there's a sign that says Chester Engineered Wood, and that's what was on my work order. So I just checked in at the guard shack. Very nice lady there. Gave me good instructions. Gave me a piece of paper to sign talking about PPE and no smoking and stuff like that. She told me to pull up here to this stop sign that you might can see and just wait. They would come out to get me. She said once I get loaded and secured, I can pull back out there. There's a gravel lot out by the guard shack where I can park and spend the night, because at this point I've only got about an hour and 20 minutes left on my clock, and I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I don't really have much time to get anywhere anyway, so I think I'm just going to shut her down and get up early in the morning and hit the road. That way I can avoid the traffic probably going through Charlotte. I haven't really planned out my trip yet, but that's probably the way I've got to go. All right, I got to get my boots on and get ready here. Get back to you. Okay, guys, I'm getting loaded. Here's this was all one drop, like 48-foot wood, plywood product of some kind. My work instructions say that it does not have to be tarp, so that's cool. I mean, it's covered with this pretty tough plastic covering anyway, so that's cool. Wait till you see this forklift this guy's driving. That's him way over there, if you can see it. It's a big forklift with this attachment on it that's about, gosh, 25, 30 feet long, I don't know. But there he is, bringing the next section. I hope that's the whole load right there. Well, no, that's only 4 layers high, and this other one is 5 layers high, so probably going to be more. So we'll see what happens when he puts that part on. So here it comes. Four stacks on the right side. Pretty full load. I wonder if he's going to put anything else up here. But this section is a little wider. The right side, you can see, is a little wider than the left side. I'd say about maybe a foot. You can see this stuff is 48, so it's 4 foot, but I don't see anything on this section. So, all right, here he comes. And everything? Pull up there and strap. This is a no tarp load, my instructions say. All right. Okay, guys, so he scanned it in, said it's a no tarp, which is cool, and I guess that's it. I thought maybe he's going to put something else on the top of this side, but he didn't. So that's what we got. It's all 48 or 49 feet. I'm probably going to put some gut straps through here. But all right, what's supposed to happen now, I don't know if you could hear him talking to me. I set the camera down on the trailer there for a couple seconds, but we got to pull in over there and do our securing and tarping if it needed tarping, but this one does not. So that's where I'm headed. All right, guys. Just got back in the truck here. Thought I'd show you the drive over to the securing area. It might be exciting. Oh, I need to send in my Form 2 real fast to show them that I am loaded. Alright. Now the guard shack lady told me that I would pick up my paperwork, shipping documents over here in this building somewhere. Like there's an office over here somewhere. I don't really see anything at this point, but I know that sun is probably blinding you, but I can't do nothing about that. So there's a guy up here messing around with a tarp. I'm just going to pull up to the right side of him. I'm probably the last load of the day. I mean, it's 4:15. So I'm probably the last load of the day, I bet you. I think this guy's getting unloaded. He's just putting his tarp up. I may even go over there and help. I'll let this guy go by. Oh, they're letting me go by. Alright, so I'm just going to pull up right here and park and start getting my straps on. I'll get back to you. Okay guys, I've gotten this load secured. Wanted to show it to you while the sun's still up. This is the overnight parking lot. I'll probably be the only one using it, but it'd hold a bunch of trucks. It goes way over there too. So, all right, so here's what I did. I put 3 gut straps on the 3rd layer. Got a 2-inch one right here, you know, because our regular winches won't go back any further than that right there. So I got 1 gut strap there, 1 in the middle right here, another 2-incher, because I had a hard time getting the big straps fed through in between the bundles, so I just ended up going with a 2-incher. And I was able to get this gut strap in from the outside and just moved it in. So 3 gut straps, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 4-inch straps over the top. So that's the load. This goes to Milan, M-I-L-A-N, Tennessee, which is kind of over in West Tennessee, not too far from Memphis. I just looked at the map real quick and see, you know, where I was going, because I wasn't familiar with Milan. So, and I can deliver it tomorrow up until like 3:30 in the afternoon, which I'll probably do, or Thursday. But I'm gonna get up and get going about 3 a.m. and just notice, hold on, guards hollering at me. Oh, give me a second here, get the camera adjusted. That was a security guard hollering at me to tell me, you know, they got a no smoking rule, but she was saying, you know, as long as I smoke in my truck and, you know, nobody'd know it. I said, well, I don't smoke anyway. Maybe an occasional cigar when I'm out on the pontoon or home on the weekend sometimes, but I gave up smoking. Oh, how long has it been? At least 15 years ago. Probably more than that. And I never was a heavy smoker, but anyway, I digress. So yeah, here's where we are. Just gonna spend the night here. You know, I wasted most of my day at that other customer earlier today. You know, and I'll get some detention pay for that, probably 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe. So, you know, it's just how it goes sometimes. And they told me there at that customer, part of their delay was they recognized the New Year's Day holiday on Monday following New Year's, not Friday before New Year's Day like most places did, because they said they only work half a day on Friday anyway, so they didn't want to do the holiday on Friday because of that. So they were not open yesterday, so that's why they were extraordinarily behind today. So all right, well, this ought to be a quiet place to spend the night. I'm just out here in the middle of South Carolina. So yeah, I'm gonna make me some supper, call the wife, get some sleep, do it all over again tomorrow.